you go. You hold it. Fern. Ta. You know when you had your hair blow dried, did they put rollers in it or like just like big brushes? Just big brushes. It's a funny noise. Yeah. It's like a 50-minute drive away, so it'll be all creased up and comfortable, yeah. Is Jodie staying over Laura somewhere? She's staying over at a mum's, yeah. Yeah, so she's going into bed. But she'll be excited to see you all, won't she? It's been a while, mate. Like September. Yeah.
Plaster palette.
Yeah.
She's lovely, isn't she, Jodie?
She is, she's lovely.
Of course, picture in the cake, isn't it? A few bits that I'd missed.
Have you heard of Chris?
Not really. Sort of, yeah.
It's the last thing you need.
My shoes are in the suitcase.
Okay.
So,
Are you wearing any accessories?
I'm not wearing a necklace. Just some. Oh, I've got some nice earrings. I haven't got them, and they're just basic.
Chris is going to get his hair cut.
I offered to put it through last night,
You do a hack job, I've heard.
obviously. It's like, no, I'll go in the morning. I said, we'll go at 9 when no one's there.
Yeah.
You know.
Fern, get your fingers at your nose. It's a video for it. Fern.
Ben, you doing?
Pick and flick, Fern. Fair play. You go find Grandad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and get a biscuit off Grandad. Say, Grandad, biscuit, please. Go and ask Grandad then. You're not sure. Dad, can Fern have a biscuit, please? Okay, thank you.
I'll grab you, and I've got it down to, you know, and short at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she came on Wednesday and just put some like
You okay?
things in there for me. Yeah, that's it, slices.
I put your bracelet
Remember the
on.
word.
I don't think you have it yet. No, you haven't. Do? Get on to do it.
Bob's hair.
No, ready to do Mummy's hair. Do you want me to do Fern's? Really? Ready? Ah.
Bobby.
You're gorgeous.
Bop. 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 Bop.
Ready to do Mummy's hair? Adam, we can't wait to see you at the end of the altar. We're looking forward to seeing your smart suit and spending the rest of our lives together as a family and embracing. Oh, this isn't going to work with her. Fern! Start again. In a minute, darling. Mummy will take you out to the fish, okay? Adam, I can't wait to see at the end of the aisle today, and I'm sure that you're going to look amazing in your suit. And we can't wait to spend our family life together, embracing whatever happens in the future. So, have the best day. Love you loads. Are they going to eat it? Can you see the orange one there? Is he hiding? Is he saying peekaboo? Yeah. Yeah? And then they're having some breakfast. Look at that leaf that's floating on the water. Yeah. Are they swimming? Yeah. Wave. Hi, fish.
Hi, fish.
Hi, fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
happy again.
Two.
Cute when she's happy.
Come into mum then.
Bobby.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, Baba. Say go away, shoe Ryan. Say shoe. Shoe Ryan. If you want to do. Laura, here we are on our wedding day. I just want to let you know that this morning, as I'm getting ready to meet you, I am the happiest man on the earth. Today I get to marry my best friend and my soulmate, and the mother to my beautiful daughter. I promise you with all my heart that I will do my best to keep you smiling every day. Our journey is just beginning, and I'm so excited to call you my wife. I'll see you at the altar. I love you.
Hello.
It's Tyler.
Hello.
Yeah? You look beautiful. You've been sent up. Hiya. You okay?
No, I was just looking.
You look lovely, Laura.
You okay?
Yep, you ready for this walk?
I am.
You want to change your mind? You can. You can.
Oh, no. I'm good.
Hello. Hello.
Gosh, no.
You look lovely. Come on, Cheryl.
Mine.
Put your dress up.
Oh no, it's no point, is there?
You want me to hold it?
No, it's fine.
I'll put it over your head.
Oh, you okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, if it's comfortable to do so and you're able to do so, can I please ask you to stand for the entrance to the bridal party?
You're mine, always you're mine, forever you're mine, reality. You're mine, sunshine, you're mine, best times you're mine, and
What's your number 12? What's your
I'd say I do for the rest of my life with all that I have and the sky is falling. I promise you I'm holding no time.
Yeah, right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Well, good afternoon to you all. On behalf of Adam and Laura and Shropshire Registration Service, may I formally welcome you to the Roxeter Hotel. My name is Dean Firmin and I shall be conducting the ceremony today. And my colleagues are Alison and Shirley. And they're going to be registering the marriage and, most importantly of all, ensuring that the marriage is legal so that Adam and Laura leave here as they intend as a married couple. Alison will be recording the details of the ceremony in the marriage register. This is done in special registrar's ink which doesn't fade. Okay? And this will eventually be archived here in Shropshire and will forever be an important part, not just of Adam and Laura's history, but of our wider social history. But before we actually begin the ceremony, and to check that we have got the correct guests at the correct wedding with the correct bride and groom, can I please formally have your full names?
Adam Craig Williams.
Thank you.
Laura Elizabeth Williams.
Thank you very much. Well, no one's left, so we have all got the right people here at the right wedding. This place in which we are met has been duly sanctioned by law for the celebration of marriages, and we are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Adam and Laura. If any person here present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. Thankfully, we won't take that. We'll take that as silence, okay? So we know that there is no objection. Adam and Laura, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of marriage. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. And we have a very proud tradition, and that is the giving away of the bride. So I ask, who brings Laura to be married to Adam?
I do.
Kevin, you see that this is a very proud moment for you. Thank you very much. For now, your work is done.
Okay.
Please, if you'd like to take your seat.
Good luck.
Sage advice there, sir, I think. Okay, would you like to hand your flowers? Okay, and how long have you two been together now? 8 years? Was it?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that's long enough that maybe they could hold hands? Adam and Laura. Marriage is a desire by two people to share themselves and their experiences with each other, and the willingness to accept each other for who they really are. The purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for, and support each other through the joys and of course the occasional sorrows of life. But that love may be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment. And we're going to start the ceremony now with a reading, and the first reading is going to be by Jodie. Would you like to come over down, Jodie?
Yes, I'll marry you, my dear, and here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking and it's creepy and it's late, I hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that has to mend it. You have to face the neighbour should a Rottweiler attack him. And if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You're virile and you'll leave. My house is like a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. That sexy little dinner which you serve by candlelight, as I do chipolatas, you can cook it every night. It's you who has to work the drill and put up curtain track. And when I've got PMT, it's you who gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. And so before you see the light, I do.
Thank you. Small round of applause. Thank you. That was a poem by Pam Ayres, and I think every single word of that is true. But yes. Adam and Laura, I am now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So Adam, if you would please repeat after me. I declare that.
I declare that.
I know of no legal reason.
I know of no legal reason.
Why I, Adam,
why I, Adam,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in marriage to Laura.
in marriage to Laura.
Thank you. Laura, if you would please repeat after me. I declare that
I declare that
I know of no legal reason
I know of no legal reason
why I, Laura,
why I, Laura,
may not be joined
may not be joined
in marriage to Adam.
in marriage to Adam.
Thank you. And we have now reached the part of this wedding ceremony when Adam and Laura will enter into their contract of marriage before you, their guests and their witnesses. You have gathered about you those whom you love most. You have invited them here to receive their encouragement and their support in the celebration of your marriage. So I now ask you in the presence of this company, Adam, will you take Laura to be your lawful wedded wife? Will you comfort her, rejoice with her, and remain true to her for the rest of your life?
I will.
Laura, will you take Adam to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you comfort him, rejoice with him, and remain true to him for the rest of your life? An exchange of rings is a traditional way of showing your love and your commitment to each other. It is an outward and visible sign of the lifelong promise that you make to each other. Jason, I believe you've got Laura's ring. If you could hand that to Adam, please. Thank you, and what a fine job you've done supporting Adam today. Well done. Adam, if you could please turn and face Laura. Place the ring on the third finger of her left hand, and holding her hand, please repeat after me. Remember, not looking at me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Adam, do take thee, Laura, to be my lawful wedded wife. I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage, and I promise to care for you, give you my love and friendship, support and comfort you, and to respect and cherish you throughout our lives together. Well done, thank you. Said very clearly. And Darren, I believe that you've got Laura's ring. Adam's ring. If you could hand that to Laura. Another one who's done a fine job. Thank you very much. So Laura, if you could please place the ring on Adam's third finger of his left hand, and if you would repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Laura, do take thee, Adam, to be my lawful wedded husband. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love, and I promise to care for you, give you my love and friendship, support and comfort you, and to respect and cherish you throughout our lives together. Thank you. And if you'd like to make sure that ring is firmly on that finger. And we're now going to have a small reading by Piper, after which myself, the registrars, Laura and Adam, and the two witnesses will need to go and sign some paperwork. So, Piper, please.
When there is love, the heart is light. When there is love, the day is bright. When there is love, there is a song. The heart will be the carry on. When there is love, there is smile. May all things seem more worthwhile. When there is love, there's quiet peace, a trumpet sings. The candles start listening to light and let their heart take wings flight. As yesterday, we walk in love.
Well, congratulations. Well done. Well, it takes a lot of courage for an adult to get up and speak in front of people. So, Piper, well done. Right, absolutely fantastic. Right, as I say, we need to just disappear for a couple of minutes now. So there will be some music played, and we'll be back very shortly. So if I could have the 2 witnesses, please.
That's the hard bit.
Got many pockets.
One of the witnesses.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Right, we'll just
Now you can rant and then.
See here, there we go. Got my one up.
Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand up.
May the 2 of you always be the answer to each other's question, the gift for each other's needs, and the reason for each other's happiness. May the love that you are feeling now grow stronger and grow deeper as you travel through life's joys, trials, and tribulations together. By your words and by the law of this country, it is our honour, our privilege, and our pleasure to declare that you are now husband and wife. And there is one other tradition. If you wish, you may seal your marriage with a kiss. Congratulations. Well, if you'd like to turn round so that you're on the right hand side, the other side. Yeah. There is a reason for this. It is actually another tradition, and this is because in the days of old, the man would be wearing his sword, and his sword would be on his left hand side, and his right arm, of course, would be his right arm. So should any scoundrel here try and steal your wife, you'd be fending them off with your sword. Today it would probably be a right hook, should anyone try to steal your bride. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please be upstanding one final time. I'm sure that you're going to have an absolutely fabulous day here at the Roxeter, but can I please ask you to join with myself, Shirley and Alison in congratulating Adam and Laura. As they take their first steps as a married couple, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Congratulations.
Got it?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight. mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, when everyone tells us what we can be. How can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight. All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. It feels impossible. It's not impossible. Is it impossible? Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were meant to be mine.
Please don't, Ronnie. No, don't. No, stop.
Thank you guys. Right, let me just get this.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
I'd like to be upstanding. Mrs. Williams.
Continue with the formalities for today, and we're going to start the speeches. And we're going to kick off today with the father of the bride.
He's looking. What do you want me to say?
Go on,
Put that away, please, Lisa. I don't want that. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you very much for everybody that's come here. And don't you all think that Laura looks lovely?
Yeah.
Good look at her. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, the weather finally showed us a bit of sunshine, which is nice. So, shall we raise a glass to the bride and groom?
Bride
and
groom.
I don't know what else you want me to say. Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Sherelle for all the hard work that she did. And my wife as well. And your son. I don't want to say you for. Yeah, you've got to thank you.
Whoa! Thank you, son.
For what?
Just for moral support.
No, you're all right.
Talking.
Alright, so I'm going to hand you over to Adam now. It's his turn. I'm
What
old.
about Kev too?
Yeah, Kev too's going to have a go in a minute. This is the groom's dad. He said he'll have a go next. Oh yeah, I did as well. Hey, no, man.
Right. Thanks for that, Kev. I thought I'd have a bit more time not to prepare then. Cheers, man. Right then.
You carry on.
First of all, on behalf of my wife and I, we just want to thank you all for coming and sharing our big day. It really wouldn't have been the same not having all our closest friends and family here. It would have been a hell of a lot cheaper, to be honest. But ladies and gentlemen, can we just make sure that our glasses are full? Because it's my aim to do enough toast during this speech to get us all drunk so that we forget about what Darren and Jason have got to say later on. Right, I'd like to say a special thank you to my mum and my sister who have helped out massively with what they did, and for that we will always be grateful. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Kevin and Lynn. Not only have you welcomed me into your family over the last few years, but you've also welcomed Tyler, showing warmth and generosity. I don't think he's yet to visit your house without him being a little cake tester for you. But I know now that he's all grown up and you're both just as important to him as his real nans and granddads are. So just thank you. And obviously thank you as well for the cake. I also want to thank you both and that you both should be very proud for raising such an intelligent, loving son.
We all ran to class. Not me on my own then. Cheers.
No, honestly, you're both so very proud for raising such an intelligent, loving, caring, a little sarcastic at times, beautiful daughter. And thank you for giving her away willingly. Maybe a little too willingly. But you can trust me when I say I will always love and protect your daughter. Just a quick thanks to my mum and dad for producing an incredibly handsome, funny, caring, handsome again. Something like that.
You're up to right there.
And just like to say, Laura, thank you for your effort in coordinating our big day. The preparation and attention to detail has been amazing. You should take all the credit for what's been an incredible day so far. I also had a big say in today. Laura listened to hundreds of more suggestions before dismissing every single one of them. You're probably unaware that we almost had a disaster a couple of weeks ago when our credit card was stolen. But I decided not to cancel it as a criminal was actually spending less than Laura. It's a nice look now. I'm sure you'll all agree how beautiful that she looks today. Nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Nothing could have prepared me for what I saw when you walked down the aisle. Thank you for marrying me and making me the proudest man in the world. I can't put into words how proud I am to finally call you my wife. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life making memories with you. Ladies and gentlemen, could you all stand and raise a glass for my beautiful wife?
Now you realise
Just got a couple more thank yous that I need to say. Obviously, thank you to Darren and Jason and to Tyler for being my best man. Thanks to Fern for being like the prettiest flower girl in the world. Also want to say thank you to Sherelle for being in Laura's maid of honour. Yeah, thank you to Sherelle for being Laura's maid of honour. I know how much it means to her to have you part of her big day. And also thank you for sorting out the hen do. I'm going to hand you over to my best men there. I've not had much to do today apart from stand there and look good. But let's be honest, they're both let me down there. So let's hope you can redeem yourself in your speeches. First is Jason. I've known him all my life. He's always been the sensible one, and I'm sure that he always will be. I know I can always rely on Jason, Mr. Reliable. And then there's Darren, who was introduced in our first day of high school. I've been close friends since he was always there for me. Sorry, he's always been close friends since. He's always there if you need anybody, providing that anybody is a drinking buddy. Darren don't actually know this, but his nickname is The Exorcist. Because every time he visits someone's house, he rids it of all its spirits. Unfortunately, alcohol abuse has taken its toll on both my best men. They often record embarrassing stories about other people's past, when in fact, it's them that we're telling the stories about. So bear that in mind as I pass you over to both my best men. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
You got it. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jason. I'm at least one half of Adam's best man. Darren here is the other half, although that does sound a bit weird. But yeah, sorry, I do feel a bit on trial today because Adam said to us earlier that whoever gets this right today gets to be best man. Is that Freddie? Yeah, I should give a bit of a mention to Darren actually because you won't know this, but it's taken Darren quite a bit to get here today. He's been through quite a lot, and I know that with the help of his family, friends, and really Adam himself, we've actually managed to get him out of the house without his tracksuit on. Right, so I'll start by thanking obviously Laura's dad and Adam for the speeches. Thanks to Tyler, absolutely lovely. Darren, maid of honour, and obviously the most beautiful little flower girl I've ever seen. It's absolutely stunning, only to be eclipsed by Laura herself, who you'll all agree, absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you'll all agree, chaps, that it's quite a sad day for all single men to lose such a beautiful girl off the available list. But I'm sure again all the girls will agree that today's passed with not much of a ripple. I'm going to thank Adam and Laura for putting on such a special day, and I know from Laura's Instagram just how much effort has gone into today. So I think she's done they've both done absolutely a remarkable job. And lastly, I'd like to thank everybody else obviously for coming and making it such a special day. Everyone seems to be having a good time, and still got Adam's dancing to look forward to later as well. Now I know nobody likes a best man speech that goes on and on forever, so I'm going to endeavour to make this only the 8 most embarrassing minutes of Adam's life. The 8 most embarrassing minutes of Laura's life will come later on tonight, courtesy of Adam. Now I'll admit, I have already congratulated Adam already on today. I said to him, Adam, well done. You'll always look back on this weekend as the happiest and best thing you've ever done. Quite fitting, I thought, at the end of a fantastic stag weekend in Poland. It's all a bit rather hazy, to be fair, stag weekend. But I will like to thank everybody that came to that. And I'd like to say, for the record, Laura, Adam's conscience is completely clean. Well, it should be, because he never used it. Obviously, I've known Adam for the best part of 30 years. I can honestly say he's more like a brother to me than anything else from a young age. Dads were mates, mums were mates, our sisters were mates, so it was only obvious that we were going to be mates as well. I've even managed to look past the fact that he's a dingle. I think a big test of our friendship was Benidorm when we was around 19. We went as part of our pool team's annual holiday, and obviously we were the youngest lads there out of a group of 50-year-olds, so we were trying to show them how it was done. One of the first nights we went out, we'd been drinking throughout the day really, all-inclusive holiday, and we ended up in one of the main clubs on the strip. We was both a bit worse for wear, but I think Adam was showing it a bit more than the rest of us. I'd noticed him looking a bit peaky, so neither of us are really dancers, so we sat down on the edge of the dance floor on the table. I got us a couple of Budweisers from the bar, and Adam had started to show the early signs, so we sat down, and in fairness, in hindsight, sitting down in a hot nightclub with a bottle of fizzy piss was not the best idea. So when he started to spew, he grabbed the first thing that came to hand, which was his Budweiser bottle. And I'm sure you all know what happens when you try and fill a bottle under the tap and it fills up a bit too quick. So yeah, we were both absolutely covered. It's amazing how quickly something like that sobers you up. So I grabbed Adam, took him to the toilets to clean himself up, and we both got kicked out. And then that was up to me then to try and find a taxi driver to take us back to the apartment. But then again, it's all swings and roundabouts, because 13 years later, Adam would be the one that carried me back to the hotel. But then again, like I say, Adam would be that one mate that would carry you back. The first person I'd ever ring if I was ever in trouble, and no matter what, he'd be there. And it was a huge honour for me when he was asked me to be his best man, and I hope that one day he can do the same for me. Now, I've never been a best man before, so I had to do a bit of research into what it is that a best man should do. And one of the things I saw, that it was customary to give the groom some advice as he embarks on married life. So here's a few things from me to you, mate. Number one, never go to bed on an argument. Always just stay up until she wears you down. The best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. The three most important words in your life will now be, "You're right, dear." Remember, in times of trouble, in arguments, just remember what Oscar Wilde said, that women are to be loved, not understood. And always get on with your mother-in-law. That's really, really important. You've got her to impress now, mate. And I'll tell you why all that's important. In fact, everybody can do this. If you turn to the person that you're with, your loved one, look at them right in the eye. Go on, everybody. Whoever you're with, look at them right in the eye. Now, statistically, you're looking at the one person most likely to murder you. And while we're on the subject of mother-in-laws, Laura's mum had said that she couldn't believe it seemed like only yesterday that Laura was going to bed with a dummy. Funny how history repeats itself, isn't it, mate? Now, I know it's really, really bad form if I brought up any previous relationships, but I would like to say that Adam's never really struggled when it comes to women, but some have made him really happy, some have made him sad. But I can honestly say, hand on heart, that I've never seen him even 1/10 as happy as he is with Laura. And it's given me great faith, not only in the union of marriage, but in the bond that you two have built together. You've got an absolutely wonderful life and I think we can all appreciate that. So round of applause for them too for that one, please. Now Adam, I've said this time and time again for years and years and years, that you are a very, very lucky man. You will leave here today with a wife who is warm, loving, caring, a wife who is funny, a fantastic mother, and who absolutely today radiates beauty. You're very, very lucky. And Laura, how lucky you are that you will leave here today with a beautiful dress and a gorgeous bunch of flowers. Right, before I sign off, I'd like to mention all the people that can't actually be with us here today for whatever reason. I've actually got a message off one. It reads, Adam, we're sorry we couldn't make your special day, but the thought of losing you at such an emotional event was just too much for us. We hope to see you again soon. And that's from all of the girls at Spearmint Rhino. But now seriously, all jokes aside, of course, you know how much I love you. And thank you so much for this absolutely proud honour of being your best man. And on behalf of the entire wedding party, I would like to say thank you to you both for letting us be part of your special day. Now, before I hand you over to the other half, with two best men here, I thought it wouldn't be appropriate to have two toasts for everybody. So would you all please be upstanding, leave your drinks on your table, and give the biggest, loudest round of applause to Mr. and Mrs. Williams.
I'm going to keep mine short and sweet, not like Jason's, like mumbling on. But actually, my name is Darren, and on behalf of Laura and Adam, I would like to thank you for attending this blessed event today. I've done a acting as best man, and I'm thrilled to bits with these two wonderful people as they begin this new chapter in their lives. Adam and Laura have each walked many miles to be here together today, and this wedding is a joy to behold. I can speak for everyone in this room when I say we all wish you the happiness that you deserve. We are so glad that you have found one another, and this day is a reminder that the best is yet to come. If you'll all raise a glass to Laura and Adam, Mr. and Mrs. Williams.
So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't falling in love with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your bride and groom with the first dance.